Okay, it's day 12 on our trip here to the Treasure Coast, and we are in Fort Pierce. We're still here for a number of days, and Chantel's out running this morning. She's making me look bad. She's just better at exercising than I am. That's just the honest truth. And so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and air up my kayak this morning. I think I'm gonna try to get out probably where we saw the manatees in a few videos ago. It's one of the I think it's the Army Corps of Engineer Park that's here, not too terribly far from where we are today. And so, you know, she gets back from running and she wants to join me. I'll air up her kayak also, but I don't see it happening. There's alligators in this area, and not just the manatees that are harmless, but those guys. And like I said, I'm airing up a kayak, so it's inflatable. So I guess if you get one that gets aggravated with you and wants to clamp down on it, it's gonna put a hole in it. So if that happens, this may be my last video. We'll see how it goes, but I think I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see how it goes, and we'll take you along. So here we go. I'm at the same location we saw the manatees the other day, and there's manatee signs all over this place. And my thought process was, hey, if I saw one, I'll bring my snorkel gear, which I have with me, and we'll jump in the water and see if we can get some underwater footage of the manatees. But there's signs around here that says you can't swim with them. Give some sort of statute or code there. I really don't want to get in any kind of trouble as I'm filming this video and it's out there, and so won't be doing that. But anyway, we'll get some footage of whatever we see here, and we'll take you along as a kayak today, and we'll get back to the campsite here in a little bit and go to some beaches or do something else later today. So let's get after it. This little area on this side of the bridge appears to be a cove. I don't think there's an outlet here. Run over here. It's a bunch of shrubs and things on the shoreline that I can't get a good view around, so I'll kind of go out here a little ways, see what we see. Alright, looks like it breaks free around this little inlet right here, so it wasn't a cove. It continues on. Quite a few boats were getting in the water as I was launching. I launched a little bit off of a beach where the boats have a boat ramp. So busier than it was as far as people in the park area and parking than when we came in the evening the other day. Looks like there might be a kayak over ahead of me. So let's speed things up, shall we? Let's do a little time lapse right here, and you guys can kind of see things in a quicker view than what I'm seeing them. Okay, as it usually goes here in Florida, getting another rainstorm on me. So, do what? Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to be very long. Just wondering if I want to head underneath that bridge a little bit and kind of wait it out a little bit. I don't know. Looks like pretty light clouds up there. I don't think it's going to last long. So I kind of stopped out here. You can feel the sun breaking out, and I don't know, there's some rain around me. You can kind of see it, and I got a rain alert on my watch. But anyway, as I just kind of stopped, was kind of looking around, I noticed, man, this water is super, super shallow. I touched the bottom right, and that's it right there. I mean, that's how deep the water is from my finger to the end of my paddle right now. And you can see all sorts of seagrass down there. So Anyway, let's just kind of dunk you underwater because you are waterproof and let you take a look around and see what you see. Okay, so just looking down through the water, I'm seeing what you're seeing. Just sandy bottom and sea grass and some shells and things. So I'm just kind of floating right now with the current. Kind of see over here the cloud bank. I'm not seeing any rain coming down right now, but you can see it from a distance over there a little bit. It's a pretty open area. I guess people with boats around here are really cautious because some of the deeper hull boats, they would just crash into this stuff. This is too shallow for them. But a few fishing boats, other kayaks out here. No manatee sightings or any other wildlife that I could see. So we'll keep our eyes open. Okay, so heading back to the launching site, and I'll load up and head back to the campsite. And we'll kind of explore some other areas today. It's been a really pretty morning out here. The water is super calm, and it's just kind of funny because all the other kayaks I've seen and people out here, nobody's wearing a life jacket. And obviously back in the previous part of this video, you notice that the water is probably only 2 feet deep, at least at the spot where I stopped. And the sun was shining just right where I could kind of see the bottom through the water. And so let me just stop real quick and see what it's like right here. Thinking it's shallow everywhere. Yeah, I'm hitting the bottom. So there's a good reason why nobody else is wearing life jackets. But I've already got mine on. I have to tuck it in behind my seat because I don't have a net to hold it on behind me. My other net right now is holding my snorkeling gear. So might as well just wear it and look kind of foolish out here with all the people that know the area. Like, why is that goober wearing a life jacket? It's only 2 feet deep out here. So that's kind of funny. But anyway, that being said, no dolphins, which one of the guys said that he sees dolphins out here. No alligators. I guess they just stay in freshwater, which I knew that. And this is a river that feeds into the ocean, so the water mixes, so it makes sense that they wouldn't be out here. No manatees, which we saw earlier. Just saw a ton of swirls right here, so I probably just disturbed a bunch of fish that were right here at the top. Yep, saw one just jump right here in front of me. I did see a jellyfish though, and man, I was going to show you guys it. It was about that big around. I think it's one of those moon jellyfish. And by the time I got my camera off the tripod, went to turn it over to video because it was time lapsing, and the current was pushing me. I'd already lost contact with it. So that was pretty cool though. I mean, I got a good view of it. It was right there at the surface, just a couple inches below the water. And I really wished I would have been able to share that with you. So anyway, we're just kayaking back. I'll leave it on video for a little while. That way you guys can kind of see it in real time as I'm seeing it. It's an awesome pretty area out here. So let's turn the camera on. Okay, so just beached my my kayak, and the family right next to me here that I've been talking to just spotted a manatee here, and so there's 2 of them out here. She saw a manatee with its pup. I'm not sure if you call it a, I don't know, what do you call a manatee's baby? Is it a pup? Is it a calf? I don't know. A calf? Okay. So yeah, if you call a sea cow, it makes sense you would call their pups a calf. So the swirls are right there. I saw a few swirls kayaking. Maybe I was near some and just didn't know it. There it is right there. I see its snout come up. Did y'all see it? There we go. Okay, you see the swirls right here. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to leave today and not see any, and here we go. All right, I'm back at the campsite, and anyway, it's almost lunchtime. It's about 11:20 right now, so I thought, hey, let's make some Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and not sure if we have any provolone cheese. That's kind of the best thing on them, but if we don't, we'll just use some mozzarella or whatever we happen to have in the camper. But anyway, let's get started. We're going to do grilled peppers and onions. We'll end up, toasting our bread. And then we'll, of course, do our sliced up ribeye and, of course, some mayo. You got to have mayo on there once you get done, and throw it all together on the bun, and off we go. So here we go. Okay, this evening we're out going to bike a little bit, and most of the trails that we want to go to are either farther away than we want to drive this evening, or they're already closed. And lots of bikers out here, particularly in the morning. When I came out kayaking, there was a bunch out, so possibly not the wrong time of day to get out and do it, but we're out here anyway. So I think we're going to hit some of the biking lanes here on the on A1A, which is one of their popular roads that goes along the seashore. However, you don't really see the ocean because it's all blocked by vegetation. But there is a Indian River Lagoon area that there are some trails up through that area. I'm not sure if they're available for us to bike or not, but we can go check them out. One of the areas has a hiking trail. I'm not sure if it's biking, but we can go over there and look at it. That's kind of where I was kayaking this morning. So that's just right across the street from where we are right now. So we'll take you along. I'll shoot my GoPro as we're traveling, and you guys can get a glimpse of what we're doing. So enjoy the ride. Okay, so on this side of the highway, pretty safe to be on the sidewalk where we are here. One thing about this area of Florida, may be true throughout the state, a whole lot of state parks, and I guess the entrance fee for the day is like $2. Texas state parks, pay attention to that. That's what y'all used to be years and years ago. We used to go every weekend, so your rates went up, and we dropped back to maybe just going a few times a year, and that's it. So there's Avalon State Park up here to my left. Haven't been to that, but there's another one that's the Fort Pierce Inlet State Park, which has kayaking and canoeing, biking and hiking and fishing. Looks like a pretty neat spot. We might hit it later. Came down here with the intent to metal detect quite a bit, and may still do some of that. But the beaches overall are pretty cleaned up. And I think people are down here on a regular basis, metal detecting, grabbing the things you might want to find. So anyway, not that big a bummer. It's still a pretty neat trip to come down and enjoy the area. So still biking the trail, or still biking this A1A highway. Not a bad spot. I actually put in a request to go to a biking club's private trail. They require a membership of their biking club and a waiver to release themselves of any injuries, and it's also on private property. Their family membership for a year is $30, or it's $25 an individual. They just want to hit it one time, so I sent them an email requesting that maybe they consider just a smaller fee for us to hit it one time. So we'll wait to hear back. It's Sunday. I didn't expect to hear back today. So anyway, if we hear back, we'll try to hit that one. It's more off-road and actually a true biking trail. So anyway, back to our road trip here. So we decided to come up on this observation deck. It kind of looks out over this area of the Indian River Lagoon. And anyway, all these mangroves are around us. You probably saw those with the kayaking portion of the video today. And just looking around, and this area is where we saw manatees in a different spot, but you know, same aquatic area. And a guy I talked to this morning said you can see dolphins sometimes. So I don't know, the area I was in was super shallow, only a couple feet. I'm sure this isn't that much deeper really. So I don't know how much depth you need to be able to see the dolphins or not, but we'll stick around here and look around for a little bit. Okay, our wrap up. So we just finished our ride. It's 9 miles, pretty nice ride. No big issues there. So I don't know, we'll try to hit, if we can, we'll do that other bike ride if we get word back that we can pay a smaller amount than their yearly fee to maybe get a waiver signed and do that one. It's not too many miles away from where we are. There's another one that's actually at Sebastian Inlet area, and it's a railroad one, and it sounds like a pretty neat one also. It's a public biking trail, and so we'd have to travel to it as well. But anyway, just concluding tonight, this morning started off with a kayak trip this morning and didn't see anything till the very end. I saw some fish jumping and things, saw a jellyfish, which I didn't get on camera, and then the manatee at the end. I got to talk to a few people that were from this area, or at least they've been here for a couple years, and just meeting people, that's always fun. And so tonight we're going to be heading back and doing something for dinner, not sure what. But tomorrow's agenda, no real plans. We'll just kind of see how it goes and what it takes us. But we'll catch you guys later. We'll see y'all next time.